there, everyone. This is Lady Nick, your social media red guide. Thank you so much for stopping by my retreat channel. Well, today I have an extended version of what I wanted to discover. Is there a difference between a B6 Slim and a B6 regular? And even in the planner community, different Etsy shops produce different inserts. Even in the B6 Slim size, I wanted to find out the difference, if there was a difference, because I posted a video earlier, or last week I think it was, where I am sewing my next cover. So of course I see a new insert and a new size, and one that was recommended by Jennifer Harvey herself as being one of her favorites. So of course I had to order another one. If the CEO says it's her favorite, I have to see why. That's how I pretty much judge a lot of the projects that I'm doing, that if it comes highly recommended by the person that's using it, then usually that's the one I'm gonna go by. So here is a B6 Slim by Paper Penguin Co. And I really like the Tomoe River paper. So I decided to order the cream one with 80 pages for my 10,000 hours summary project that I'm going to be doing and working more on this coming summer. But that's another project I'll talk about at another time. And of course I'm leafing through it, make sure everything turned out okay. And what I usually do is right when I receive an insert, I put the label or the tag where it came from. That way I'm remembering whenever I do a video who the insert came from. So pretty much I'm going to be sticking with Paper Penguin Co. throughout the project and the process, because every single time she seems to produce quality material. I have yet to run into an incident. So here's the Inkwell Press Planner, which is sewn in as opposed to stapled in. And that's when I found out, oh, this is smaller. And mind you, the Inkwell Press Planner is marked as a journal. It's not marked as an insert. So I realized, like 5x7, this is in between a 4x6 and a 5x7. But at least within her company, you know, pretty much a B6 Slim is the same size across the board. So that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to stick with someone that I know the size and the quality of the product and the work that she produces. So I'm pretty much going to stick with her for 2016 and 2017. And last but not least, I think I mentioned before, I picked up these B6 from Amazon, the idea books, and I have a previous video on it. I'll link it down below. But as you can see, it's like a hair, not even a quarter of an inch off. Now mind you, when you work in inserts and strings, that amount really doesn't make a difference, but it can make a difference when you're sewing. You have to make sure like your measurements are correct. Where you will put the holes in now has to go higher, you know, than the white insert, so that way you can string your strings. So those are little things that you have to keep in mind when you're doing your own DIY projects. And last but not least, I decided to order the B6. What I found out is called a regular. So now I know what it's called. There's a B6 Slim and this is the B6 regular. So since this is the only one of its kind that I have, I think I'm going to use it for another project. And good thing I got it in a grid pattern, so I can either do a bullet journal or a special insert where I talk about, you know, design and the details. You see right there how the staples pull away when you open it. That part I don't like. So I ended up taking the staples out. I'm not going to sew it in, but I'll use the sheets of paper maybe to put them in my happy planner, or trust me, I'll find a use for them. But I'm glad that I'm not pressured to use them every day because they're undated and unmarked. Of course, now I have to measure that against the new standard of the inkwell press quality, and it's pretty good. So even though cost does matter, but in the end all be all, when you're recommending a product to a certain client and they have a certain level of expectation, then you want to make sure you're outsourcing it to the right company. And that's one tip that I have for small business owners, that order in small quantities. When you have another event, you pretty much know there may be, mishaps here and there, but at least if you order on several occasions, separate times, different products, you get a feel for not only the quality of work, but the timing involved and the customer service that you experience as a result from ordering from that company. Okay, that's back to the original sewing project that I had made my final choices on. I'm going to be using 4 inserts as opposed to 3. And mind you, as a journal person who loves writing, then I may increase that to a couple more. And if you happen to stick around to the end of this video blog, I am doing more giveaways. These are 2 of my favorite pens. So if you let me know in the comment section down below whether you prefer the black one, which writes black, or the pink one, which also writes black. I think the black one writes blue now I think about it. But let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll send one out to you as long as we have it available. Once again, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Look forward to hearing comments from you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also click the notification button to let you know when my next progress report will be coming out to you. I'm going to be doing a lot of research projects, which is going to be involving a lot of different design layouts. But I'm Lady Nick, your social media red guide. Thanks so much. Take care.